Okay, you definitely need both a Christmas tree hat and a Christmas cat shirt for this video. Hi y'all, welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas, and today I'm super excited to be reviewing and talking about Taylor Swift's new surprise Christmas song, Christmas Tree Farm, she just released yesterday. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to be opening day 5 of my I'd Rather Stay at Hogwarts This Year advent calendar, so definitely stay tuned if you want to see what's inside. Oh, I'm so excited. I woke up this morning and just got very cuddled in bed and listened to the song. I listened to the song first on Spotify, and then I watched the lyric video, and then I watched the official video because I wanted to have my own images in mind first and then kind of progress from there. I'm very particular with how I listen to new songs. The first thing I noticed listening to this song is that it did not start like I expected, and I mean that in a very good way. I was kind of expecting more of a standard pop song, something really, really contemporary. Instead, it opened with this big, showy, almost Broadway, very, very dramatic opening, which this hat is too big for the camera, and oh well, I'm not taking it off. I love that it opened that way. It kind of felt very like Barbra Streisand. I felt like if Barbra Streisand were putting on, a 1960s really dramatic Christmas variety special on TV, this would have been the opening number, and I'm very here for that. I love really dramatic Broadway numbers, so opening this way, it really caught my attention. I was like, okay, I am here for this. You are fully invested in Christmas. This didn't feel like oh, we're just throwing out a random song and making a Christmas song because we have to. This felt like, okay, let's make a Christmas song, which I'm super down for. Obviously, a little bit into Christmas. And her voice plays so well with that. I'm kind of hoping she goes a little more that direction with some music upcoming in the future. She really plays well with that jazzy, big, super, super performance heavy, showy voice like that. And I really hope she dives into that a little more. I love her tone of voice with that kind of delivery. After the intro, when it really picks up speed, I feel like it turns into a very 1960s girl group poppy, bouncy, bubbly vibe, which she did a lot of on Lover too. I'm a sucker for that style of music, so it works. And it's another very classic Christmas song. So many of the classic Christmas songs that are on repeat constantly on the radio are they're big, showy 1960s girl group feels, and I love bringing that vibe into this, but the production felt really contemporary, which I really liked, and so it didn't feel like it was just trying to be retro, but it didn't feel very dated now either. It has this very timeless feeling, same thing that happened with a lot of Lover songs. And the song is beautiful, it's so sweet, it's just her talking about reminiscing and daydreaming of how in real life she grew up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania when she was a kid, and how beautiful those Christmases were and how perfect they were and how magical they were. And when life's not perfect now and the Christmas season isn't perfect now, she just reverts back to that and remembers it. And then it reveals it's also a love song where it's this person I'm with makes me feel like I used to feel like that as a kid at Christmas, which I think is just so gorgeous. I know Taylor is known as the heartbreak songwriter, and I do love her heartbreak songs. I love her sad songs. I don't feel like she gets enough credit for being a great happy songwriter too. There's a lot of songs on Lover that are just happy, Paper Rings is such a happy, joyous, beautiful song, and I just think this kind of has that similar vibe again, where it's just unabashedly happy, and I love it. It's very sweet, and I love the idea of a romance and a love and a partner giving you that sense of safety and wonder and comfort and magic that you had at Christmas as a child. That to me is just pretty much the purest form of love. The lyric video is great. It's super simple. It's just a Christmas tree farm with snow falling gently over it. It's pretty good snow animation. I tend to get kind of picky about that. I really liked this animation. And the fonts are wonderful. They start off very computery and cold and sterile, and then turn into much more whimsical. There's a font that looks like an ugly Christmas sweater knitting pattern, which is so great. I love it. It's very just playful and sweet and simple. And then the actual music video is just clips of her home movies growing up on the Christmas tree farm. It starts off with her in black and white, looking sad, current day, staring out the window of a car, and then it drifts into her daydreams of her childhood. And it's so sweet. I'm a sucker for home movies. My family used to take a ton of them, and then we would just have movie nights watching home movies and quote them. We had catchphrases from our home movies. It was kind of not that cool. Probably why I like YouTube, honestly. And so I'm a big sucker for that, and it's very sweet. I love Christmas tree farms. I love that whole aesthetic and that whole vibe. I'm so happy on apple farms or Christmas tree farms or any small farms like that. That's just where I feel most at home. So this video was very sweet to me because of that. And obviously just watching the family is lovely, Taylor's mom. I feel like every Taylor Swift fan loves her mom pretty much as we love Taylor Swift. She's so sweet. And it was just really lovely watching Taylor as a child. You see her get what is, I imagine her first guitar, so that just like, it's like way more emotional than I expected. I didn't expect to get that emotional over it, but watching it, I think I'm just in that Christmas headspace and already feeling nostalgic and sentimental, and the video is just so good for that. It's just all these little gentle moments of childhood, and that with the lyrics over it and how someone makes her feel like this, I just love it. I think it's great. I think the song is wonderful because it feels classic, it feels current, it is not shying away from what's hard about Christmas as an adult, but it's really celebrating what is beautiful about it and how someone can make you feel that way. I think it's a great love song. I think it's a great Christmas song. I think it's gonna be fun to sing along to. I can imagine this being on the radio all the time for years and years and years, and I'm so happy for it. Also, we really need a full Taylor Swift Christmas album now. I've always wanted that, and I feel like this just makes me want it so much more, so wishful thinking. All right, and now it's time to open day 5 of my Harry Potter advent calendar. It's very narrow, looks kind of wand-shaped. That gets me very excited. The whole thing is trying to come apart. It's so got beat up in shipping. This is depressing. Ha! I was right. I knew this was coming because I had a notebook and I had an eraser. It doesn't want to come out. Come to me. Come to me. It is a pencil that says Expelliarmus on it. Harry Potter's signature go-to spell. Much to Hedwig's dismay. Try not to think about that. But I love this. Gonna put it with my Ravenclaw notebook and eraser, and nothing makes me happier than Harry Potter office and writing supplies, except Christmas. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I'll be back tomorrow with another Vlogmas Christmas themed video. Until then, have a great day, stay merry, and be happy.